Think of a wonderful thought, any merry little thought.
Think of Christmas, think of snow, think of sleigh bells overgo.
Like reindeer in the sky, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly. Think of the happiest things, it's the same as having wings. Take the path that moonbeams make. If the moon is still
Epcot is an experimental prototype community that will always be in a state of becoming.
You go with the height and hold to the stars beyond the blue. There's a Neverland waiting for you, where all your happy dreams come true.
Their amusement theme park in Florida, similar to the one in California. We're now developing a master plan that encompasses the theme park and all the facilities around it that will serve the tourists. Hotels, motels, and a variety of recreation activities.
Think of all the joy you'll find when you leave this world behind and bid your cares goodbye. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
There it is, Wendy. Second start of the ride and straight on till morning.
When there's a
I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse.
to start. Think of all the joy you'll find
When you leave the world behind
and bid your cares goodbye. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly. Ba-ba-da, 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 ba-ba-da.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
You can fly.
Okie dokie, we should be live now. Welcome in, everybody. I know we had a little bit of a rough start there, especially with YouTube being down today. But thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Thank you so much for being a part of the stream today. Welcome, everybody. I wanted to discuss a little bit of a thing with you, and I know, again, we had a little rough start there because the audio was not working for some reason. And when the audio doesn't work, I have to do something over here. Then I have to play with the standby screens. But so thank you, everybody, for so much for joining us. I know YouTube had a little bit of an issue today. YouTube was down. They had a big outage with the YouTube servers. I could not go live. We couldn't even get on the website. And then I finally I've been refreshing for hours, and I finally refreshed, and it works. I tested it on another channel, and we are good to go. So welcome, everybody. Be sure to share out the stream if you have not already. Let your friends know that we are live. We're not going to be on here forever. About an hour, maybe a little longer, usually to make up for the little thing we had going on. But before we start our annual past talk, I wanted to thank every single one of you who joined in for the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge press event live streams. We were actually the second channel to ever stream Star Wars Galaxy's Edge live on YouTube, and we saw Bob Iger on the stream twice. We got to stream the dedication ceremony, and we got to stream the land during the day and at night, and it was really amazing. We had a guest host over there. I was actually not in Disneyland. We had a guest host doing that for us, and it was really amazing. And that's now our most viewed video on the channel, counting up 3.2 thousand views. So thank you so much for everybody who joined in that stream. I just wanted to thank everybody. I know I've been posting about it, thanking everybody, but I did want to come on here and thank everybody for joining that. Also, for those of you who are new from that stream, we go live every Sunday at 4, usually at 4 besides today. There was a little YouTube issue. And we do a little Disney talk show. We do a Disney topic here. And then when we are in the parks this summer, we will be doing full-time Walt Disney World live streams. So definitely subscribe and be a part of the magic. Let me say hey to everybody in the chat. It looks like we're going good. And yeah, still looks like we're running good, which is awesome. Again, I apologize for the little mix-up there with YouTube. I couldn't control that. I have no way of controlling that on YouTube's end, so thank you, everybody, so much for joining. Again, no way of controlling that on YouTube's end. That's their issue. That was not mine. And some people had YouTube, some people didn't. So, again, that's just a little thing that they had. But let me say hey to everybody here in the chat. And let me just pull up the chat on this end. Okay, there we go. Let me say hey to 47 people watching. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Let me say hey to everybody we have here in the chat. We've got, let me zoom in here. A Disney Life for Me, welcome. They're going live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern if you'd like to tune in there for Disney Trivia, the first Disney Trivia of the month of June. We have Armando, Court, and KB. We have Courtney Rainwaters, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. D. Hazel, Donna Jaworski, Greg's Disney's Adventures, Janie B, Janine Disney DIY, Jeffrey, Lisa, LSU Mom, Mickey's Magic, Miguel, Mr. Gonzo PR, Ohana Bob, R. Johns, Randy, and Kathy, welcome. Scott Schur, The Lucky Minute, Touring the Galaxy, and Zippity Doodad, welcome. Thank you so much for being a part of the stream today. Cody said, hey, Management News Live, just subscribe to your channel. Well, thank you very much for subscribing. We have a lot of new subscribers from the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge streams. If you are new to the channel, I am actually the host. We had a guest host doing those streams. That was actually not the host of the channel, but I'm actually the host of the channel. My name is Nick, and we do a Disney talk show every, every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern. So, absolutely. And we might or might not have a surprise stream from Walt Disney World next week. Now, just to get out of the way, I'm not going to Walt Disney World next week, but we might have a guest host doing a little stream from there. So, if you see a stream from Walt Disney World next week, there might or might not be one. It is not me. Oh my gosh, the chat's flying by. Thank you so much for everybody for joining in. Corey Meets World, not Courtney Meets World. Corey Meets World, welcome. Glad to see somebody at Google plugged the live stream cable back in. Yes, I'm glad to see. I've been refreshing all day because we were supposed to go live at 4 p.m. Eastern, and it wasn't up, and that was a mess. Let me log into my chat here for the server really quickly because I don't know why it logged me out. And then we'll start talking about annual pass benefits and, yes, bright suns to everybody joining the stream here today. We'll start talking about annual pass benefits and a lot of other stuff. Again, Noah, welcome. Kyle's vlog, welcome. Janine, welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad to see everybody here. All right, let's do that with the chat. Okay, awesome. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about annual passes. I want to talk to you about the different annual passes for Walt Disney World, how they work, annual pass benefits, stuff like that. So, let's just jump in. I don't want to waste any time. We're already far behind. So let's just jump in. Why not, right? And I have actually Disney's website with talking all about the pass holder program because I don't want to have to. I might actually pull this up on this computer because I don't want to be telling any false information. I also want to be giving information from Disney too. So let's 51 people watching. Thank you everybody so much for joining. If you have not already, hit that thumbs up button. It lets me know that you are enjoying what you're seeing. Also subscribe if you're new. We do these streams every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern. We are rarely late to these streams, but YouTube was down. I couldn't do anything about that. We were going to go live at 4 p.m. today. So I want to explain the pass holder program just briefly, really quickly. When you are a pass holder, it's really amazing when you're a pass holder. You get to go to the parks, depending on what tiers you have. And we're going to talk about all the tiers here in just a minute. If you're the Platinum or Platinum Plus, you can go to the parks every single day of the year. You have no blockout dates. It doesn't matter what day it is or the park hours. You can go to the parks every single day of the year. Pretty cool, right? So, but if there's some lower settings or tiers, I guess it's called, and then you can't go to the parks every day of the year. There are some blockouts for the lower Florida packages. And you get benefits with the annual passes. It's not just a ticket in the parks. You still get Fast Pass Plus, but there's a lot more benefits. Now, one of the benefits that isn't really a benefit, and there's reasons for this, one of the benefits that isn't really a benefit is, one of the benefits that really isn't a benefit is the annual pass holder entrance line. It really is not a benefit, surprisingly. Where's my chat? There we go. It really is not a benefit. Now, why am I saying it's not a benefit? Well, because anybody can go in that pass holder line. I know it's a little surprising. Anybody can go in the pass holder entrance line. Sometimes they will check your card before you go in. Sometimes, not all the time. But it does not matter if they are not checking cards. Anybody can go in those lines. It doesn't matter if you have a pass, if you're a pass holder. It doesn't matter if you have a slider or whatever. If you have a one-day park hopper, if you have a signature pass that gets you into Disneyland and Walt Disney World, you can go in the pass holder entrance line. And it's just a special. It's just another perk that Disney's giving, to be honest with you. But it really doesn't matter. You can get in the line anyway. Now. And I saw Mickey's Magic mention this, and welcome, Meg. There is a 20% discount. There's a 20% discount on all merchandise. And we're going to talk about the discounts and benefits here in a minute. I also did want to mention, while I had this on the top of my head, if YouTube for any reason shuts down again, which, crossing my fingers, doesn't, we'll restart. We'll get the stream working again. But in the event it shuts down again, which we're hoping it doesn't because they seem to be back up now. So yeah, awesome. So again, thank you everybody so much for joining. I see we have about 54 people watching. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. Awesome. So, and I see everybody here. I can't say hey to every single person. It's just not that possible. So, I appreciate you all being here. It means a lot. Okay, so I just got the Platinum Pass. Yes, I have the Platinum Pass, so for those of you who are wondering. I don't have the highest one. I don't have Platinum Plus because I really don't need water parks and ESPN. I have Platinum. So I get in the parks 365 days a year, all the benefits, stuff like that. Now I wanted to talk to you guys about dining benefits first. And I'm reading this kind of off of Disney's website. Not because I don't know it off the top of my head, but I want to be able to provide you accurate information and not give you any false information. Most dining locations have 10% discounts. The only locations that don't have a 10% discount are, and I'm looking through here, House of Blues does 20%, so you actually get a higher discount. Mainly Disney Springs has a 20% discount from what I'm seeing. If you can always ask the person that's working, the cast member or the employee at Disney Springs, but they will oftentimes do a 10% discount for dining. That's mostly the discount. Let's see the shirt. Okay, sure. So this shirt I have is, and I don't know if I have to stand for you to see, but this is actually a Star Wars Galaxy's Edge shirt. Let me see if I can stand. There you go. This is a Star Wars Galaxy's Edge shirt, May 31st, 2019. So that's pretty cool. Touring the Galaxy, $5 super chat. You guys are too kind. Thank you so much for all your help, Nick from Dane. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. It really means a lot. I really appreciate it. Character dining is mostly 10%, but every penny counts for sure. Yep, every penny counts with that annual pass card. And we'll also talk about why the annual pass is really worth it, to be honest with you. There we go. All right, so let's go back here. So yeah, again, most of the dining is 10% discount. Now, the Teppanito in Epcot is actually 10% for only lunch. I don't know why it's not for dinner, but it's apparently just 10% for lunch, which is pretty cool. Tables in Wonderland is a card that you can get that come with an annual pass. It costs extra, I'm pretty sure. Saves you more than 10%. Yep, I've heard of that, Tables in Wonderland. Waltz-O-Grams, that's how they do it at Disneyland Paris. Higher level pass, higher discount. Yep. Yeah, I've heard about Tables in Wonderland. We haven't really looked into it too much, but one day we'll look more into it. Okay, yeah, and as I said earlier, most of it's 10%. Some of it's just 10% at any purchase. Some of it's 10% at lunch. So if you can always check out Disney's website, and they'll tell you over there about that. Now, merchandise. I wanted to go over merchandise really quickly. I'm just scrolling through the list here just to make sure I'm not telling any false info. All merchandise is, for the most part, 20%. Most Disney Springs locations are 10%. Some are 15%. It ranges anywhere from 10 to 20. Some are 15. Some are 20. Most of them are 20 though. Most merchandise is 20% off, and it really comes in handy. Mr. Gonzo PR, does anyone know if I buy a Florida resident ticket and I show my ID, once I receive the ticket, I can give it to a friend I want to? I'm not I think so. I don't see why not. Does anyone know if I buy a Florida resident ticket and I show my ID, once I receive the ticket, can I give it to a friend I want to? I don't see why not. I mean, I don't think there's an issue with that, but you never know. You never know. I don't see an issue with that, though. I would double check with Disney, but I'm not too sure. Okay. I found it on eBay, and I'm going to turn my Do Not Disturb on. I found it on eBay. Thank you guys so much for sharing out the stream. I appreciate it. If you guys want to share out the stream, it definitely helps out. I found it on eBay. Your shirt is $70. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if $70 is worth a shirt. Mickey Travels LLC, $1.99 super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. If you guys do not know, Mickey Travels and Mickey Blog were actually the people who guest streamed for the Galaxy's Edge stream. So go check out MickeyTravels.com to book your next vacation at Mickey Blog for some amazing articles on how to plan your trip and all that sort of stuff. Donna says, I have Tables in Wonderland. It saves me a lot. Yeah, I've heard it saves people a lot. And Mickey Travels, oh my gosh, with a $49.99 super chat. Thank you very much for the very generous donation. It really means stuff like that. So go book your next trip with Mickey Travels. They have amazing agents over there, and mickeyblog.com for some amazing articles on how to plan and book your trip. Thank you. I really appreciate it. The ticket is linked to your name and finger. That's true. So I'm not sure, Mr. Gonzo PR, how that would work, because it is linked to your name. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I'm not too sure. When do you move to Florida? In the summer. In the summer. Yes, definitely. So yeah, again, thank you everybody so much for being here. We have 54 people watching. If you've not already, share out the stream with your friends and all that sort of stuff. And for sure, we're going to be live for a little bit. Courtney Raymars, can you save 25% if you are a Visa and annual pass holder? I know a Visa gets some sort of discount, and annual pass, they might get a discount. I haven't heard of anything. Go to Disney's website. Disney's website says everything. Annual pass gets some discounts. They get merchandise. What else do they get? They get merchandise, dining when this loads. I have the full list here. Some events and entertainment, like special event tickets, and sports, recreation, and spa, and some room discounts. There's really a lot of discounts to annual passes. Rob Fuzz, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Visa's 5%. Okay. So, I mean, 5% is better than 0%, right? Okay. Disney credit card holders get 10% off merchandise. Okay. Awesome. And by the way, somebody mentioned this as a stream topic, because we're doing this little thing where people can suggest stream topics. If you actually want to go to our last stream, which was... When was that? Our last stream was during... when was it? Our last stream was during... something. I don't even remember what we were talking about. We were talking about... gosh, why do I not remember what we were talking about? Our last stream that was not Galaxy's Edge. We were talking about... your guide to Galaxy's Edge, of course. I said it's not Galaxy's Edge. I remember now. We were talking about Galaxy's Edge. If you go to the description of that stream, you can actually suggest a stream topic that we talk about. And I want to give a quick mention to the person who suggested this stream's topic, which is, and I have to go find it really quickly. Give me a second. Won't take that long. I have it right here. So thank you to the person who suggested this stream topic, which was somebody who I have to look up their name. Thank you to DisneyFan65, who said a stream topic that they would like to discuss was different annual pass options. So thank you so much, DisneyFan65, for recommending that topic. And also, huge thank you to Amy Scott, who donated a very generous donation during our stream for Galaxy's Edge. So thank you, Amy Scott, so much for your very generous donation during that stream. Tina McNeil, welcome, listening, not watching. Of course, absolutely. Yes, so you get a discount also when you renew your annual pass. So there's a lot of discounts that are involved. So let's talk about events and merchandise, or events and entertainment really quickly. So a lot of the special event tickets get you discounts. For example, Disney After Hours, if I'm remembering right, brings you from $125 down to $109, I think, which is a pretty big discount. I think it's like or maybe $95. I don't know. Regardless, it brings you down like $20 or $30. And yes, everybody, please thank Amy in the chat. She had a very generous donation. And also, if you're not already, thank Mickey Travels for their very generous $49.99 super chat. That's incredible. Yes, DisneyFan65 is here. So we used your stream topic for this week. Thank you very much for suggesting that. I like that one because we really don't talk about annual passes too much. Okay, so there are certain things you get. Most events and entertainment, you get about 15% off. You get $2 off AMC or Not So Scary and Very Merry. Discounted tickets. Wild Africa Trek, you get 15% off. there's more stuff. I'm not going to go over every single thing, but Splitsville, you get 10% off. So yeah, you definitely get a lot of those entertainment and event discounts, and as well as sports and recreation discounts. I'm reading all your chats here. I do see all your chats, which are, once the page loads, you could get 15% off. Most of these are 15%. Bike rentals, fishing locations, motorized boats, fitness centers at the Olympiad Fitness Center at the Contemporary. Yes, thank you everybody who joined. I see some people leaving. So their streams are always up because I know some people are new here. I definitely see some new names in the chat. The streams are always up on the replay. So if you can't watch it and you come back to the channel, they are usually always up in the replay. It's rare that I take them down, but 4 for each, not total. I think it's 4 for each. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's 4 for each. Isaac Nail, welcome. Thank you so much for posting that link. I appreciate it. Zippity Doodad, Greg's Disney's Adventures. We should get discounts. I do agree with that in the Character Warehouse. You can get a discount on the cheaper nights. Now, I'll be honest with you, the Christmas and Halloween party discounts are $5. It's really not a lot, which surprises me, but they're $5 discounts. They're nothing fancy. Miniature golf is about 15% off. So you do get your discounts. And I'm trying to look here really quickly just to see what else you get. Now, there is actually you can stay connected with Disney. Disney actually owns a Disney World Pass Holders Facebook page. It's owned by Disney. It's the Facebook page. Now, I know there are annual pass holder groups. You can go join some of those groups and see what they're writing about in those groups. A lot of people ask questions and stuff like that. And there's actually a Disney World Pass Holders page, though. And that's actually owned by Disney. So if you want the official Disney page. And then there are also 2 pass holder groups that I know of and that I really like. There's the one that's called Annual Pass Holders - Walt Disney World. And that has, I think, like 70,000 something members in that. As well as Disney World Annual Pass Holders, which is a page that I really like. And they do trivia in there, and every Saturday at 7, I believe. So, Tanya, that crazy Disney lady, welcome. And she is actually one of the admins of that page, speaking of the pass holder page. So, if you want to go join the Disney World pass holder page, Tanya is one of the admins over there. And they do some trivia over there, too, which is pretty nice. You get, yes, the pass holder magnets. And the magnets are a great perk. Now, the only thing that's not good about the magnets are putting them on your car, because people steal the magnets. So do not put the magnets in your car. Save yourself some time. Put them on your fridge or something, or put them on a table or whatever. Wherever you can put your magnet that is not your car, definitely do that, because sadly people steal them. I have a couple banked park entrance tickets. I was wondering if I could apply them to an AP purchase. If you have any questions, I actually do not know the answer to that one. If you have any questions that I can't answer, because I can't answer every single question, I don't know the answer to every single thing in the universe, call Disney. They have an annual pass holder line if you're an annual pass holder. Call Disney, and I'm sure they'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Corey Meets World, do they know how many days you need to go to Disneyland and make the multi-cost? Do you know how many days you need to go to Disneyland to make the multi-coast pass worth it? I'm not sure for the Disneyland one. I actually don't know that one. For Walt, in case any of you guys are wondering, I actually do not know that, Corey, or else I would tell you. But the Walt Disney World one, if you go 12 days to Walt Disney World in a year, the pass is already worth it. So if you have an annual pass, you're going more than 12 days a year, but the annual passes for that park the annual passes for Walt Disney World are actually worth it if you go 12 times a year, from at least what they've said. Now, see, and this is the thing, Meg. If you don't live in Florida, I don't really think people steal them if you live in other states, but Florida, if you live in Orlando, people have been known to steal them. And I want to show you guys this really too. This is actually the thumbnail of the video. So this is actually the annual pass holder card you get for Walt Disney World. This is the official Disney card. It's this yellow card. It says Walt Disney World pass holder on it, and you can scan into the park with this. You can scan into fast passes with it. And this is our thumbnail for the stream, but I also just wanted to show this to you because this is what the card looks like for anybody who is interested. But this is the actual card itself, for those of you who are wondering what the actual card looks like. Okay, let me go back here. Awesome. Another great perk to annual passes is Memory Maker. You get Memory Maker included, which is amazing. Memory Maker is PhotoPass. You get photos included, and you get downloads. I think they save up to 2 years, if I'm not wrong, and it's included with your annual pass. With most annual passes, so that's again pretty cool. Now I wanted to mute that and tell you guys about the different annual pass rankings. You also get parking, and where are we? Let's see. Where did my page go? Here we go. The pass holders page. Yes, that is the link to one of the pass holders page that Todd posted. So if you are a pass holder, you can go join that pass holder page. It's a Facebook group where different pass holders can talk and stuff like that. I have a pass holder sticker on my car so somebody can steal it. That's a good idea, having a sticker so nobody can really steal that. Yes, and I'm pretty sure the one that Todd posted, the one that Tanya is an admin of, and they do trivia over there, I believe every Saturday at 7, if I'm not wrong. So you can also play Disney trivia, so it's a lot of fun. Now, if you have a question about an annual pass, you can call the number 407-WDW-PASS or 407-939-7277. They're both the same number, so if you have any questions about an annual pass, you can call that number. So I wanted to share with you, and I don't think this leads to anything, but I wanted to tell you guys about the different tiers of the annual passes. Yeah, that's nothing fancy. You can also save on room offers, by the way. So for room offers, if you need to if you want to get a room discount or whatever, you can save on some room offers. Yes, so I was right. So trivia every Saturday at 7 on the annual pass holders page. I wanted to share with you guys. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to lead me to where I think it will, but okay, so here we go. So I'm going to share with you guys the different tiers you can get if you are out of state. Now, the annual passes are pretty expensive now. The prices do go up a lot. So if you are if you want the Platinum Plus Pass, this is what you get. Admission for a year to all 4 theme parks, 2 Disney water parks, ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex, and Disney's Oak Trail Golf Course. There are no blockout dates. You can visit all 4 theme parks on the same day, so it's basically a park hopper. You can get Disney PhotoPass downloads included. You get up to 20% off select dining. You get up to 20% off merchandise in-store or online at Shop Disney Parks. So online, you can get some merchandise. And you get the standard theme park parking included. If you have the Disney Platinum Pass, which is 1 tier down, you get admission for a year to all 4 theme parks with no blockout dates. You do not get the water parks, ESPN, or the golf course included. You can visit all 4 theme parks on the same day. You get Disney PhotoPass downloads included. 20% off select dining, 20% off select merchandise in store, online at Shop Disney Parks, and standard theme park parking. Noah says, here's my hack for the pass holder sticker on the back of the car. Put super glue when someone tries to remove it, they cannot. Oh, okay. Let's shoot for 60 likes. Absolutely, yes, for sure. And thank you everybody so much for joining, and definitely like the stream, all that fun stuff. Now, if you're out of state, you can get the Water Parks Annual Pass, which I don't really know if that's worth it, but I mean, if you don't like the parks and you love the water parks, I'm sure it's worth it. Enjoy 1 year of admission to Disney's Typhoon Lagoon Water Park and Disney's Blizzard Beach Water Park during normal operating hours. That's literally all you get from it. I'm pretty sure that That's the only pass to people outside of Florida is the Platinum or Platinum Plus. So the Platinum and Platinum Plus are the only ones. So the Water Park, Platinum, and Platinum Plus, you get 3 out-of-state passes. Now, if you're in Florida, which I'm trying to see, but it's really not letting me for some reason. If you're in Florida, you get more. Now, I'm trying to go in here and see. Maybe I can search it up, because I thought this would show me. Disney Annual Pass tiers. I don't know, let's see if this finds it. How much do all these annual passes cost? Yes, thank you for reminding me. I meant to just go do that. So, if you have a Platinum Plus pass, you can get that for $994 a year. Pretty expensive. $994 a year. If you have the Disney Platinum Pass, which is one tier down, you can get it for $894 a year, and the next year you register, you can get some discounts. The Water Parks Annual Pass is for $139 a year, which really, if you want to go to the water parks, is not that bad. So the difference between the Florida Resident Platinum, $750, and Premier, $2,000 is $1,250, so you would need to go to Disneyland about 7 to 10 days to make it worth it. Oh, okay. The difference between Florida Resident Platinum, $750. You need to go about, okay. So go check out Corey Meets World's comment if you're curious about making that worth it. So, and plus tax, yeah, that's true, plus tax. Now, children are, so the annual passes start for children 3 and up. If a child is under 3 years old, they get into the park for free, which is pretty nice. Now, I'm trying to find, and thank you everybody so much for joining us here really quickly. I also want to give a huge shout out to our Patreon supporters. Let me pull that up here. I want to give a huge shout out to our Patreon supporters. Thank you so much for supporting us every single month on the channel. Shout out to our Patreon supporters who are R. Johns and Donna Jaworski in the chat. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon and supporting every single month. I really appreciate it. If you want to support the channel every month and help our future adventures, you can go to patreon.com/MagicWizLive and learn about the different ways you can support over there. And we're also going to be upgrading the t-shirt store. I thought about that earlier today, and I thought, why not? Because I haven't really touched Spreadshirt in a while, and I don't love it anymore. Because, yeah, we're gonna change up the shirt store. We're gonna make something a little better. So expect new shirts in the coming months. Yeah, absolutely. So and also talk about the Disneyland passports, maybe here in a minute. They actually call it annual passports over there. They don't call it annual passes. They are annual passports. So around July, they keep the water parks open until 8 p.m. Okay, see? Yes, children under 3 also eat free at any sit-down restaurants. Donna Jaworski, oh my gosh, you're too kind. $9.99 super chat, just because I think you're awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Donna is a huge supporter of the channel, really. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat. It means a lot. And thank you again to Toy in the Galaxy, who super chat earlier. Mickey Travels with a huge $49.99 super chat. Yeah, you all rock. And super chats are never required. I never ask for them. It's just optional. It helps out the channel. So, yeah, for sure. So let's do this, because I can't seem to find it on Disney's website, which is a little odd. I'm going to tell you about the gold annual passes. So the gold annual pass is currently, I don't know if that's right. That doesn't seem right. Hold on. Well, it's weird because that does seem right, but it's not right. Let's do this. Let's find a different thing. Yes, everybody, please thank Donna in the chat. Absolutely. Okay, here we go. This is where it shows. Okay, so this is right. So now you do get a discount if you are a Florida resident or DVC member on annual passes. For the Platinum Pass, you get $849 if you are a Florida resident. If you are out of state, you get it for $9.94. Do you have a PayPal, Nick? Yeah, I do have a PayPal. It is paypal.me/magicnewslive. It should be in the description too if it's not, but it's paypal.me/magicnewslive. So Platinum Plus, the highest annual pass, $9.94 for out of state, $8.49 in Florida state. The Platinum Pass is $8.94 out of state, $7.49 out of state. Now, those are the only annual passes you can get out of state. Now, if you live in Florida, you can also get some other options. You can get the Gold Pass for $609 with select blockouts, the Theme Park Select with select blockouts, the Disney. Hold on, let's stop. The Gold Pass is $609, the Silver Pass is $479, the Theme Park Select is $439, the Weekday Select is $319. The Epcot After 4 annual pass is $289. The Water Parks annual pass is $130. The Water Parks After 2 annual pass is $79. So you could literally be a pass holder for $79 if you really wanted to for Water Parks after 2 p.m. So I mean, there's a lot of options here. So you can just take that into consideration for what you want to do for your annual passes. And I don't really know, to be honest with you. I think at the lower you get in annual pass tiers, the less discounts the less perks you get, I think. When you get lower in the annual pass tiers, you don't get as many perks and stuff like that. I think you get theme park parking starting the gold one as you work up. I don't think the others get theme park parking. But, so yeah, I would really, just to be honest with you, recommend that you get I would just simply recommend that you get a Platinum, the highest annual pass you can get. Obviously, they are expensive, but you do get a lot of those discounts. So take money into consideration for sure. For sure. That's nice for people who just do the water parks. Yeah, and I don't really know people who just do the water parks, to be honest with you, but you can get the water parks pass for $179 for full hours, and I don't really think there are blockout dates for that, which is not that bad. So, for sure. Yeah, and it seems like, I don't know, let me know if anybody is still having any issues with YouTube. They seem to be back up now, which is awesome. I'm not sure why they were down, but a lot of other things are down earlier too. I think Uber was down, Snapchat was down, Google was down, Gmail was down, G Suite was down, Google Drive was down, Uber Eats was down. Like, a lot of things were down for whatever reason. Because I think, because I was looking at this to try to figure out why. Google's Google Cloud server had an outage, and apparently all these apps run off of that server, so that was that. How many days would you need to go to make it worth for the Premium Plus? I think it would be 13 or 14 days if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think anywhere from 12 to 14 days. Yeah. The Premier is the highest annual pass for Disney you get at Walt Disney World and Disneyland. Yeah, so if you get the Premier annual pass, you have to go to Walt Disney World and Disneyland. And let's see. I don't know if we have too many details about the Premier, but yeah, hold on. Let's see. And it says a little detail here about each annual pass. I'm not going to dive into each little detail about each annual pass, but PayPal, eBay, Amazon, etc. It's basically 2 weeks. Yeah, so if you're going 2 weeks, you can literally get an annual pass, and it basically is worth it, and you get all those discounts. You get Memory Maker included. So let's talk about Tables in Wonderland really quickly, because I know some people are asking. So annual pass holders can become a member of the Tables in Wonderland program for about $150, and they add a second membership for your spouse or partner for $50. For a Florida resident who is not an annual/season pass holder, the cost is $175. It is $50 for lost/replacement cards. So basically, you get it for $25 off if you're an annual pass holder, which, I mean, $25 is better than $0 off, right? So yeah, in the long run, it ends up saving you money, I think, for sure. Yeah, so, and I mean, there isn't really too much more annual passes to talk about, but I thought, why not talk about it? And I think we discussed earlier that the annual passes are about 100, how much? 100 and $1,500 for Disneyland and Walt Disney World. So I mean, if you go to Disneyland a lot and you live by Walt Disney World, or vice versa, I think it's worth it. How much do you save? For Tables in Wonderland, you save about $25. So I mean, it's better than nothing for sure. But yeah, I'm getting the Premier Pass next year. That's awesome, for sure. Yeah, so if you go to Disneyland a lot, then yes, the Florida Annual Pass is better if you are a resident. If you're for sure, it's the best deal for sure. 20 Galaxy says Disney Premier Access details. This pass allows you to ride 7 participating attractions once with priority access, fast pass line anytime during the day of your visit. Okay, I didn't know that. That is interesting. I did not know that. Yeah. What does it mean when people are not able to enter the park? Are there certain days that you cannot enter? So if you cannot enter the park, that's something called a blockout date. So if Disney says this annual pass has a blockout date, that means that you cannot physically enter the park. Like, your annual pass is blocked out, doesn't matter, you're not allowed to enter. Now, because like the higher annual passes don't have any blockout dates, there are certain days you cannot enter, and Disney actually has an annual pass calendar, and you can actually see what days you can or can't not enter. Now, for Disney World, it's usually around Christmas time, usually the holidays and New Year's, usually around Easter, and sometimes in the summer. Yeah, there's no blockout dates for the Platinum. Yep. For sure. We love it. Get it every year. Yep. Steph loves Disney. This was a perfect topic for me tonight. I was on the fence about annual passes. Going to go for it for my next trip in a few months. That's awesome. Yeah. It's really, the annual passes are really worth it when you dive in and do the research and think about it. Even with all we eat at Disney, tables has not been worth it because we already get 10% at the tables. Restaurants, so tables would only get us an additional 10%. That's true. Yes, also Todd, spring break, yep. Yeah, that's true. I haven't really thought about that. So, I mean, tables in Wonderland is something to look at, but if you drink, though, you get 20% off alcohol, and that could make a difference for sure, yep. So, I mean, yeah, whatever. If tables in Wonderland sounds like a good deal to you, then I would say sure. But, I mean, it's $150 with the annual pass, $175 if you're regular. So, whatever you want. If you are a Florida resident and don't have Platinum, you probably won't get in for Galaxy's Edge opening. I'm not sure about that. I don't know if Disney's really announced that. Sorry in the middle, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be on here a little bit longer, not too long. Florida Joey Con. Platinum is $50 a month for Florida resident. That includes free parking and free photo pass. Okay. Yeah. And a lot of the annual passes include free memory maker, free photos, free photo passes, all that sort of stuff. And each of the annual passes, you basically treat it like a regular park ticket. You get Fast Pass. You get your 3 Fast Passes a day. Now, the only one of the big downsides to annual passes actually is regarding the Fast Passes. So regarding the Fast Passes, if it doesn't matter if you have a 1-day park hopper, a 10-day regular base ticket, doesn't matter. If you are staying on property and you are not a pass holder or are a pass holder, you get your ticket you get your Fast Pass 60 days in advance. Now, if you are a pass holder and you do not have a reservation, you get your Fast Passes for about 30 days in advance. So you can't really get those big attractions like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or Slinky Dog Dash or Flight of Passage. But I mean, yeah, if you have a reservation and you're an annual pass holder, yes, you can. So it'd make it worth it for Disney to do it. With the Platinum Pass, I think it would be a nice bonus if they gave you a free party like Halloween or Christmas, but there are only so many tickets, so not everybody could get it, so it'd make it worth it for Disney to do it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I haven't really thought about that, like, because Universal does that for Halloween Horror Nights. I think they give you a free ticket if you're in the highest annual pass tier. So, I mean, Disney could potentially do that. Like, here's a free... I don't even have to do it in the crowded night, like, or I don't know, maybe they could. But, like, here's a free Halloween party ticket for being a pass holder. Here's a free... I don't know, here's a free quick service meal. Like, Disney could do something, I'm sure. Uh, 30 days, but I never have an issue getting any Fast Passes. Just got Flight of Passage for tomorrow, and I tried today. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you do get lucky. Again, you get Flight of Passage for the same day or the next day, but it's possible. It's very possible. Zachary says, "Hi, I'm just joining. How was your day?" My day was pretty good, besides that little YouTube thing that happened, but otherwise pretty good. Am I the only one avoiding all Galaxy's Edge videos? So it's a surprise for me. You are not the only one doing that. There are other people who are avoiding the videos and stuff like that. All I will say is it's amazing land, and when you do see it, you will definitely enjoy it. Yeah, but we've been live for 48 minutes, so I'm not going to stay on here crazy long. I actually think Resort 2B1 is going live tonight. Let me just double check that, because I did get a notification in the middle of the stream, so I just want to double check and make sure I'm not giving any false info, but I'm pretty sure. I'm going to just double check here really quickly that Resort 2B1 is going live, because then I'll send everybody over there. Because I know they are in, what's it called? Disneyland, so yes. Okay, let's see. Where are we? YouTube. Not that channel. Resort TV1. Here we go. So Resort TV1 is going live in 17 minutes, so we're not going to stay on here crazy long. I'm going to... Yeah. Okay. So yeah. We're gonna end here in just a few minutes so we can all go over Resort TV1. Lorena, welcome. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. I had a silver pass and my friend was here for spring break. So I called the Disney number. They wanted $300 up front to upgrade. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, sometimes they do a down payment for upgrades, but yeah. If you get more perks, I think it's worth it. Florida Platinum, a great deal with parking normally $25 and the pass is only $50. Oh, that's true. Yeah, for sure. Yes, we're all happy U2 is back. Yep. I have the silver pass and my friend was here. Yep, I already read that one. We got lucky one day to get Soarin' Fast Pass, but it was just the luck of draw because someone had to cancel. Yep. I love when that happens, for sure. So I'm going to do a live stream talking about Galaxy's Edge tonight. That's awesome. Yeah, so we're gonna jump off here. I didn't want to stay on here crazy long, but because I know Resort that's not Florida resident. Okay, because I know Resort TV 1's going live, and Resort TV 1 is actually going live from downtown Disney in Disneyland. So not downtown Disney or Disney Springs in Florida. They're actually going live from Disneyland. I'll be in the chat if you want to look up Resort TV 1. They will be live from Disneyland's downtown Disney for a little live stream over there. But thank you all very much for joining. I will see you all next Sunday for a stream at 4 p.m. Eastern. I know this one was a little later at night because of YouTube's little outage earlier, and I couldn't get the stream started. I couldn't even get on the website for a large period of time. But I'm glad we went live, and that's pretty much it. So I will see you all next Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern. We should be live. We really should not have any delays. So that's pretty much it. So we might do a surprise stream from Walt Disney World this week. We'll see. Maybe a surprise. Stick around. If we do a surprise stream, it will not be me. It will be a guest host. So I want to just make that clear. So again, thank you everybody so much for joining. I will see you all next Sunday at 4. Have a magical night, everybody.